Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Friday night stream. My name is Lella. Sorry. No. Okay, it's been a long week so far. My name is Graeme.
I'm not Graeme. I'm Lella.
So hello to everybody in the chat. Let's see, we've got Cora Lou, Timon, Lillian. These names are starting to sound familiar. So tonight we are going to play Pioneer Day. So hope everybody in the U.S. had a good Thanksgiving. We are in Canada. We are Thanksgiving in October. So for us, it was a Thursday. But I hope everybody down there. I did buy a game on Black Friday. So I don't know if anybody else has partaken in Black Friday deals. It's still not a huge thing up here.
They try. They're trying. It something,
but we shall see. Oh, and Hans is here as well. Okay, so we are playing Pioneer Days. This is about us traveling out west for the gold rush, essentially. Back in the Pioneers. Yeah, we thought it was going to be thematic. So it's going to take place over 4 weeks. Every week has 5 days. For each day, we're going to draw 3 dice out of the bag. Whoever first player is designated by the little hoop here is going to roll the dice, and you're going to be horseshoe. Each person is going to take a die, and there's always going to be 1 die left over, which is going to be the disaster track. So the first thing we need to do is we have picked our characters. We did this before setup. You can either play the standard side, which everybody starts the same, no one has any special abilities, or you can play the more advanced side. So I am ZBD, the Patriarch. And I start off with a small wagon, as shown on my little player board here. It shows that I start with a small wagon, start with 2 wood, 2 medicine, 1 cattle, and 3 coins. So that's what I have laid out in front of me. And my special ability is normally each space on your caravan, in your wagon, can only hold 2 wood or 2 medicine or 1 equipment or 1 thing of gold. I can mix and match mine. So Lella's playing, who are you playing?
I'm playing Royce the Trader. And I started off with a large wagon, so I have larger capacity, 2 wood, and 8 coins. And Royce allows me to trade wood for medicine, or medicine for wood.
Yeah. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set out the cards. So there are 5 different sets of cards in here, A through E. We're going to pick 2, and we're going to shuffle them all up, and we're going to lay them out. And then I'll kind of explain how the game works. Let's do... I'm going to pull out the E cards, and let's pull out the C cards. So you can mix and match this. It says for your first game you play with A and B. But we will play with C and E this time, just because we have played this game before. Does it still say Glass Roads? Sorry about that. It should say Pioneer Days. We did Glass Roads last week. That must have been my mistake, since I set up the video description. I guess I forgot to change that.
They keep you honest here.
Yes, they do.
Which is good.
See, the problem was last week, because of scheduling conflict, we did our live play on Saturday instead of Friday. So that's completely messed me up. So I blame that. That's why I forgot to change the description for this week. Okay, so I'm going to lay out 5 people cards up in front of us. I won't go through all the cards just yet. I'll kind of explain the basics of the game. So I'm going to put the rest of the deck over here. Probably can't see that, so I'll put it down here. So we have extra dice left over because I'm not going to be using them all. There are 5 colors. And because we are playing with 2 players, there's 3 of each of these dice in the bag. They're all exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the color. Whenever you take a die, you can do one of 3 things with it. You can either get income for it, you can take the action of the die, or you can claim the person that's underneath the die value. So all the die faces are here. You've got the Joker, you've got the mining, you've got equipment, you've got cattle, you've got wood, and you've got medicine. So the first thing, let's say, I'm just going to roll these 3 dice, for example. Let's say I get to pick first. I can pick any of these dice. So let's say I take the equipment. The equipment says it's going to be $3. So I could just trade in this die and get 3 coins. That's all I do on my turn. Or with that same equipment, I can use this ability. And we're going to put out 3 pieces of equipment because there's 3 players. And that will allow me to take one of these pieces of equipment and put it on my wagon. I have to have room on my wagon to take it. Or with that same die, I could hire the botanist and put it underneath my cart. The people will give you an ability, either a one-time ability, an ongoing ability, or a triggered ability, but they'll also give you a way to score points at the end of the game. So that's basically the 3 things that you can do with the die. You have to pick one of them. So you're either going to get money for it, you are going to take the action associated with it, or you're going to hire the people. So what do the actions do? The first one's easy. This one allows you to take any of the other 5 actions. The mining allows you to draw 1 gold coin, 1 gold thing out of this bag, and these are going to be 1 to 3 gold nuggets on them. So that's 2 gold nuggets there. I'm going to keep this hidden. These are going to be points at the end of the game, but they have to go on my wagon. Again, if I don't have room, I can get rid of stuff, but it has to go on my wagon. The equip, again, allows you to take the equipment tiles. All the equipment is kind of listed on your board. Some of them are going to be triggered. So this one, for example, I'm not sure whether you can see this, but it's got a little cattle symbol on the top left-hand corner. So if I take a cattle die, this action from this piece of equipment is going to be triggered. Again, this has to go on my wagon. The cattle just allows you to take a cattle and add it to your player board, or to your caravan. Wood allows you to take a piece of wood, and medicine allows you to take a medicine. The medicine, wood, and gold and equipment have to go on your wagon. Coins and cattle are stored outside, so you have no limit to those. We are going to, for each week that we are on the road, we're going to end up in a town. Once all the dice are taken out of the bag, so we've gone through all 15 dice, we're going to arrive here. And this is going to be a way that we're going to score, it's called favor, which are these kind of tokens over here. These are going to be end of game scoring. So for example, the first town we're going to go to says I can trade in 1 wood to get 1 favor, and I can trade in 2 gold nuggets to get 3 favor. So if I have those components, I can get favor that way. I'm also going to be scoring points for how many cattle I have. Now, I said you're going to be drawing 3 dice out of that bag. And you're going to be rolling, and each one of us will take a die. And whichever die is left over, you're going to move the disaster track for that die. So if I only had a red die left, so I took 1 die, Lella took the other die, and there's only a red one left, that's going to advance 1. When it reaches the final step, one of these disasters is going to happen. Storms affects your wagon. For each wagon you have to spend a wood. If you can't, you have to take one of these things and place it on your wagon, and basically permanently takes up 2 spots, and it's going to be -2 at the end of the game. A raid just forces you to lose half of your coins, rounded up. Famine, you have to pay for each person you have with medicine. With coins. No, sorry. Famine is paying for your cattle with coins. For every cattle you have to spend a coin. And disease, for every person you have to spend a medicine. If I don't have coins to pay for my cattle, I don't have medicine for my people, I have to get rid of the excess. And Coralu says that the cattle follow the caravan, and you have lots of pockets for your coins. I'm assuming you're actually carrying the coins on your cattle. Like little saddlebags, that type of thing. So we're going to go through the 4 weeks of 5 days each. 4? Yes, 4 weeks, 5 days each. And then we'll do final game scoring. Again, that will be from your people that you have through going from there. Oh, if a black die is ever left over, so if no one chose the black die, every single one is going to move 1. Once these are triggered, so if it goes there and we get hit by storms, this resets and it can trigger again. At the end of the game, we are going to move all these 1 more time, and then we shall see. So Lella's got the horseshoe in front of her, so she's going to be first player. So we'll get started.
So we have wood, mining, and medicine.
Now Lella has started with a fair bit of money.
I have. Can you tell me what the people are?
Sure. Coralu asked about the exchange. No, you can't. You have to have the stuff So you can't buy medicine. You have to have got medicine.
Yes.
Okay, so we have the tracker. It says reveal and discard 1 gold token. For each nugget on it, you gain 1 wood or 1 medicine. At the end of the game, you're going to score 1 VP for every wood or medicine.
Oh.
We have the Wagoneer. Each of your wagons with at least 2 equipment on it is immune to the storm.
Ooh.
He's got the little infinity symbol on it, so he's like an ongoing ability. The Botanist. When you choose the medicine die, you place 1 medicine from the stock onto this card. At the end of the week, if there are exactly 2 medicine on here, you'll get them into the supply. If not, they go back into the stock. So you're kind of gambling on that one. The Work Leader, at the end of each week, you gain 1 medicine for every 3 cattle you have. Man of Influence, you may buy up to 2 favors at a cost of 2 silver each. And again, you're going to do this exactly when you get the card. And the Ranger Captain, you may discard a cattle to change a die to any face before triggering equipment. And again, all these are going to have end of game scoring. And I should mention one other thing. When you take a die, you can pay 3 coins to change the die to any face you want, and then activate it that way.
I think I'm going to take the this is the Man of Influence.
So you're going to, when you take him, you have to basically use him right away.
Okay, and
Okay.
it says
You may buy up to 2 favors at a cost of 2 silver each.
I'm going to do that.
So she's going to spend 4 silver and get 2 favors. And those favors are going to be worth 2 points each at the end of the game. And then these are not going to refill until the end of the round. So if I take another board, or another wood comes up, I will not be able to take the person here. Okay, so I'm going to take, I'm kind of low on cash, but I like the Wagoneer. The Wagoneer is useful because he protects my wagon from storms. So I'm going to take the green die, and I'm going to hire the Wagoneer. So as long as I have 2 pieces of equipment in a wagon, it's going to be, that wagon is going to be immune from storms. So the last die we have left over is green, and we're going to move that up there. So Coraloo says it seems fairly thematic except for feeding your people.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they eat the cattle that don't keep up.
Did we get rid of the people?
Nope.
Oh, it's at the end of the week.
At the end of the week, we will
Sorry,
fill that.
forgot.
Okay, so we've got a cattle, we've got a wild, and we have an equipment. Well, I need equipment for my Wagoneer to take place. Oh, you can also buy extra large and small wagons for 5 for a small one and 8 for a large one.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take a blue die and I'm going to get a piece of equipment. So if I take the guns, every time a raid happens, I'm going to get 3 coins back. So I'm going to lose coins, but I'm actually going to gain coins. I guess the people ran away and dropped coins. Not sure. Or every time I take a cattle, I will get 2 silver. And every time I take the mining, I will get a medicine.
Oh.
I think I'm going to take that. So whenever I take a die with the cattle on it, I not only get the cattle, well, I not only get to do the cattle action, so either get 4 coins, take the cattle, or take the person, but I will get 2 coins for that.
I think I'm going to take the Joker and use it as a mining thing. So I'm going to draw gold.
Yeah. I can just kind of look on the screen, and see what.
Okay, I didn't think of that.
Okay, so no one took the red die, so we advanced the red marker 1 spot. And this goes back to Lella.
Two Jokers and medicine. So,
I'm not sure how many Americans are online, but anybody get some good, or I guess Canadians as well, since we're trying to have, they're trying to get Black Friday up here. Anybody find any good any deals on games? I picked up Red Alert.
I'm going to take a medicine.
So I picked up Red Alert from Richard Borg, which is a Commands and Colors in Space. I really enjoy the Commands and Colors series, so it was significantly cheaper than retail, so that was good. So Lella's left me a choice of black or blue, which means I kind of have to take the black.
You don't have to, but you'd be really nasty if you didn't.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the black joker. I'm going to use it as equipment. So if I use the joker, I can take a different action, but if I want to take either the money or the person, it has to be from here. So I'm going to use it as the equipment action to take another piece of equipment. And I am going to take the gun.
Okay. That means blue advances.
So we're getting close to the end of the week. Yeah, I got my red alert from Board Game Bliss. Oops. So we've got wood, we've got joker, and we've got equipment. I need coins. So I'm going to take the wood, and I'm going to take it as the $5, or 5 coins. 3, 4, 5.
It is dollars.
Well, technically it's silver.
I certainly don't want that black to go.
Hans bought Black Angel and the Magnificent. Yeah, Black Angel, that's the redo of Trois. And I wasn't a huge fan of Trois. The Magnificent, though, I'm interested in.
I shall take the black.
Yeah, the first thing this morning, Board Game Bliss had a large stuff that was significantly off. So I got Red Alert, which is normally $150. I got it for $35.
I'm going to take the equipment. So every time I take the mining action, I'll be able to get a medicine.
Yeah. Okay, so no one took yellow, so yellow will advance. We're being very
nice.
Oh
yeah, I don't do that one.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Corlu. We're talking with my parents today about what's going to happen for Christmas, and we didn't get together for Thanksgiving, so our Thanksgiving is in October. We didn't get together then. We had it virtually. We had a Zoom meeting, which, because it's better than nothing, but I don't know, wasn't the same. And for Christmas, we might have to do the same thing. It's going to be tough this year.
So because I took the mining, I get a medicine because of that?
Yep.
Okay, that leaves you a wood or a wood?
Oh, I guess I'll take a wood. So I'm going to take the wood. And
you have no room for it.
I don't. So what I'm going to do, I could take the 5 coins, but I think I'm going to spend 8 coins and buy a large wagon.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah, I found a wagon hiding in the woods. Okay, no one took the red.
You still took your wood.
Yes, I do. So I'll take a piece of wood.
So red moves.
I could take the 5 coins back. Yeah, you know what? I think I will do that. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take the 5 coins for my wood. Okay, so red moves, and we're now at the end of the week. So the first thing you do is you check any of your cards that have end of week stuff on it. Like, for example, this one had an end of week, and this one had an end of week. I don't think either one of our cards have that.
No.
Next thing we do is for every cattle you have, you get a point. So this is the point track. I'm the light colored one, so I get 1 point. And then we see about this stuff here. So we can basically do each one of these cards once. So I can trade in 1 wood, which I think I will. I'm going to trade in 1 wood for 1 favor.
Me too.
And then you can trade in 2 gold tokens. So it's not gold nuggets. Lella will have to get rid of both of her gold things to get 2 favors.
Actually, that makes sense. Does this go back in the bag?
There's a discussion with the designer about what happens to them. You can either leave them out of the game, or you can put them back in the bag. He said it's kind of up to you how you want to play it.
How do you want to play it?
Put them back in the bag.
All right. So I get 2
So you get three favors.
3.
Yeah.
2, 3.
How'd you get so many favors so quickly? Oh, that's right. You that one there. So, yeah, my parents do have internet, but they're getting kind of older, and it's a bit challenging to get them to use any technology. And so we'll see. Might have to do a drive-by present gifting and food thing, but we shall see. So Hans says that he's got the Kickstarter version of Red Alert. So I got the base game for $35, $39, and this is of course Canadian dollars, and the 5 expansions for it, and it came out to $70-something in total. So it was $325 normally, and I got it for $70-something.
Whoa, that's pretty decent. All right.
So I'm hoping that's not indicative of how good the game is.
So these go away?
Yeah, so those go away. We get rid of these. If there's any equipment left, those would be discarded as well. So we put out the next town that we are going to. We put out 3 new pieces of equipment. So we have the gold thief. When you take it, you're going to roll a die, and you can either lose a gold token, draw a gold token, or draw 2 gold tokens. The packer says you can store 1 gold token per wagon without using a space, so you can basically put it on top so it won't take a space. At the end of the week, you gain 1 wood for every 3 cattle you have. Or when choosing the wood die, place a wood from the stock. At the end of the week, if there's exactly 2, you get them, just like the other cards. If you don't have any cattle, you gain 1 cattle. And do the same thing for wood, medicine, and gold tokens.
Ooh.
But again, this is going to be one-time use when you take it. Then you have the grifter, which is when choosing the wild die, you place a favor on this card. At the end of the week, there's 2 favors on here. You get them, otherwise return to the stock. So we're seeing the similarities there. So all these dice go back in the bag. And we are on the second week. We have taken our break in the town, kind of restocked ourselves, and we're off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were talking about the drive-by stuff. That's what we did for Thanksgiving. So I cooked the turkey up here, and I took the turkey down to my parents, and they had cooked some stuff, and my brother cooked some stuff, and we all kind of at different times were at my parents' place to drop the stuff on and off. But yeah, without having a car,
oh, it's brutal.
It would be brutal.
It'd be so hard for people.
See, at least, I mean, Lily's talking about being along the TTC. We're in York region. My parents live in Toronto. My brother lives in Toronto. So for us to take public transit, we're having to switch.
Well, my brother's in Mississauga, so not fun.
Okay.
Too far.
So we've got mining, we've got equipment, and we've got the cattle. So if I take a cattle, I'm going to get 2 coins, which I think I might do. So I'm going to take the red cattle die. And so I took the red cattle die, so that trigger, so I get 2 coins for that. Do I want the card, do I want the coin, or do I want the cattle? Because see, cattles are always worth
points
every time there's a town. So I think I'm going to take another cattle. Yes, once the disaster happens, that disaster gets reset.
I'm going to take the mining because I get to go fishing for gold.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
No, I would never do that. And I get some more medicine.
So Lella left the red so that the raid is going to happen. So the raid happens. So we advance this because it's in the last spot, we lose it. It says you lose half of your silver rounded up. So I had 7 silver, so I'm down to 3. But because I have the gun, after raid, I get 3 back.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So not great, but I didn't lose all my things. I'm just going to move that over here.
I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that gets reset.
Yes, that goes back there.
Oh, medicine, or...
Yeah, Lillian was saying that she can technically walk to her parents. It'd be about an hour and a half. My parents are a 15 to 20 minute car ride away. So I could probably walk that in over an hour, something like that, 45 minutes to an hour. My parents live just in Toronto, and I live just in York region, in Vaughan, just to the north of Toronto.
I don't want that one. I need money. I'm going to take 6 silver.
I think I'm going to take... I need equipment. No one's rolling any equipment dice. I'm going to take the mining, and I'm going to take the packer. So the packer is an ongoing ability. It basically says I can store 1 gold up here as opposed to taking a spot on my wagon. Come on, equipment. That's not equipment. Got 2 mining and a wild. So I think I might take a wild. I'm going to use the wild as the equipment action. And I think I'm going to take the hay. So the hay says when I have a hay, 2 of my cattle are immune from famine, so I don't have to pay for them when yellow triggers.
Okay, I'm going to take the mining.
So Hans was saying he's only 20 minutes away from his parents. That's a walk.
Wow, that's good. So I get another medicine.
You got 1 full wagon there.
I do, and I think I'm going to take advantage that I have money now.
So 8 coins for a large one?
Yes. So I get myself a large wagoon. And that means blue advances.
Okay. Polo's turn.
Didn't I just roll that? No, you did.
Yeah, I picked first.
You're right. Okay. What do we have here? We've got wood, medicine.
I honestly don't see equipment in that roll. I kind of need equipment.
It's 1 wood per wagon, right? If there's a storm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take... get myself another medicine. You know, while I'm here, I'm just going to trade these 2 in for wood.
Yeah, that's a nice ability you've got.
That way, just in case that storm hits, I'm covered.
Yeah, do I take the black, advanced everything, or do I take the yellow? I don't need medicine. So I've got medicine. The $6 isn't bad. You know what? I'm going to take the medicine.
Ooh!
You know what? I won't. I'll take the black one. It's for wood, but I'm just going to take the 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right away I'm going to trade in 8 coins. Take another large wagon because we've got one day left, and this one says I can trade in 1 wagon to get 2 favors. So
Ooh.
I'm going to get rid of that.
I didn't even look at that.
Yeah.
Well, that was silly. All right. Well, there we go.
Yeah. So there's should be 2 black and a yellow here. Oh, look at that. Ah, still no equipment. I want equipment so my wagons are taken care of. Well, something is going to go off.
Mm-hmm.
So what is best for me? I could spend the 3 coins to take a die and move it to whatever face I want, but I'm not sure whether that's worth it just now.
Is that your ability?
No, anybody can do it. As long as you have 3 coins,
Oh.
you take one of the die, you pay the 3 coins, you can change it to whatever face you want. And technically, I can store 3 wood and medicine in 1 square because of my special ability. So if I take yellow and everything advances, storms is going to go off. You must pay 1 wood per wagon. And I don't have enough wood to protect that. I can only protect 1.
Don't you have the equipment, dude?
Yeah, but that only protects each wagon that has 2 pieces of equipment in it. It's protected. So this only has 1 piece. That's why I want to get another piece of equipment.
Mm.
So I could protect this one.
One of them will go down.
Yeah, one of them is going to go down because I can pay the wood to keep this one, but I'd lose the one I just spent 8 coins on.
So then take a black.
But that would mean you have to take a black as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know whether you want that to happen either. But then yellow is going to go off. So I shall take the black, and I will just take it as a gold piece. Pass me over the gold bag. Let's see, what do I have? That's what I got. So, and because of my ability, I can store it. I don't have to take a spot because my packer says I can store it.
I too will take the mining.
Let's see, anybody played the West Kingdom trilogy? I've played Paladins of the West Kingdom, which is my favorite, and the other one. I haven't played the Viscounts of the West Kingdom yet. I played the first 2.
Okay.
And I like the Paladins of the West Kingdom.
So disadvantage?
Yeah.
So we have famine.
Yeah.
I have no moo-moos, so I'm okay.
And I have the hay. It says 2 cattle are immune to famine, so I don't have to pay anything for my cattle.
So nothing lost there.
Let's see. Okay, so that's the end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, end of the week. So the first thing we do is we look at our cards to see whether there's anything. Actually, don't think we have anything.
Nope.
We get points for cattle, so I get another 2 points. I'm off to a roaring start. And then we look here. So this one says I can get rid of 1 wagon or 2 small wagons to get 2 favor. I should get rid of this and get 2 favor. The other one is you can give up a piece of equipment for 1 favor. I don't think I'm going to do that.
I'm going to do neither.
Okay, so we reset. So people go away, equipment goes away, and we set our sights on a new town. So this is 3rd out of the 4th week. Architects, that's the other one. Yes, I played Architects. Thank you. So we've got the miner, which is going to be when choosing the mining die, put a gold on here. At the end of the week, if there's 2, you get it. Well, I think all these E cards seem to be the same. The cowgirl, when you take the cow die, place a cow on here. If there's 2, you get them at the end of the week. Crafty cook, when you take it, you're going to roll a die, and you're either going to lose a favor, gain a favor, gain 2 favors. That would be good.
But you can lose something.
You can lose a favor. The sheepdog is the same thing as the crafty cook, but for cattle. So lose a cattle, gain 2 cattle. The sloppy storeman is the same thing for equipment, and the drunken doctor is the same thing for medicine.
Wow.
So I'm seeing
a trend.
And these are all E cards as well. So
that's funny. Okay. Oh, and what's happening with the town this time?
Oh, so the town is you can trade 1 medicine, 3 silver, and 1 piece of equipment. So you have to get rid of all that to get 3 favor, or 1 wood and 4 silver to get 2 favor. And during the last week, there are 3 cards left. At the last week, all 3 of them will come out.
Okay, wood, move.
Yes, and that's why I like Paladins the most, Hans, is because I like heavier games, and I like the thinkiness of Paladins. But I know Viscount is in between, so I am interested to know how Viscount plays. I just haven't got it yet.
I think I'm going to take the sheepdog.
So you're going to do that right away?
Yeah.
So take a die.
What are the chances of that? I got a joker. What does the joker give me?
The Joker. Hold on, let me have a look at the
I
card.
can't see.
The Joker's the top one. You lose 1 cattle,
I don't have a cattle.
so nothing happens.
Well, that stunk.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I can either take wood or wood.
Tough call.
And they're both here, so it won't really matter much. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take the wood, and I'm going to take the sloppy Stormin. So this one says I roll a die, and I could either lose equipment or I could gain equipment. So I will take a different die from Lella and roll this one. I lose a piece of equipment.
That was funny.
I think I'm going to lose the hay.
Oh, your poor cows.
Yeah, I will get rid of my hay.
All right. Yellow advances.
Let's see. Okay. Kind of wondering whether there actually is an equipment side on these dice.
Well, you have wilds. You can take it.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't turn any over.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. So I'm going to take the mining one. I'm going to go mining. Let's see what I get this time. Let's see what a good miner I am. That's what I got. And I can place it here so it doesn't take up a spot on my wagon.
I'm going to treat this as an equipment, and I'm going to take the pan here, which gives me +1 gold token when I do the mining. So now I get 2 extra things when I go mining.
Nice. Okay, and then green advances.
Here's your equipment. What have we got? We've got moo cows.
Got a wild and equipment.
I'm going to take the joker, but I'm going to go for mining because it makes sense for me. So I'll actually...
But no, you have to take the die that shows that face for those to trigger.
Oh, poo.
Yeah.
Rethink that strategy. This isn't good because we're going to have storm.
Yeah. Yeah, storm allows you have to pay wood for your things, and the disease, you have to pay medicine for each one of your people.
Mm-hmm. What does this one give me?
Every time you take a wood, you're going to get 2 silver.
I think I'm going to take that. So I'll take this.
You took my piece of equipment.
Sorry.
I don't think you really are. So I think I'm going to take the I'm going to take the blue. I'm going to treat it as equipment. So I will take that piece of equipment. Okay, so red advances. This should be the last round with 1 black. No, should be 2 more rounds left, sorry. I seem to have a knack for rolling wilds today. Even when I don't want them. I'll I'll be nice. I'm gonna take the black. I'm gonna use it as, so all the equipment's gone. So I'm gonna use it as gold. Well, okay. There we go.
So we're gonna get a storm.
Yeah.
Well,
We're either gonna get a storm or a disease.
Because if I do,
If you take that,
yeah, I can only fit one thing.
yeah. Now you can draw all the ones you're entitled to, and then decide which one you want to keep, like including the ones here.
Yes, but it happens before the storm, right?
Yes.
I can't hold on to things and say, well,
No.
because I know I'm going to lose these 2 wood. All right, then I'm going to take the blue and treat it as medicine so I can get money. So I'm kind of destitute at the moment.
Wait, you took the joker?
That's what I said.
If you take the joker, you can only take it for the action. You can't, it doesn't convert it to that die. If you want money for the joker, you only get a coin.
Fine, I'll do this. Okay, so I go mining.
So you want?
That's the wrong bag. I go mining and I take 2. But I only can keep 1. So I'll keep the good one. Oh, that one's better. Okay.
And you also get a bandage, which I don't think you can hold.
But I can convert it to wood. Ha ha ha! Using my brain.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Yes, because you convert first and then take it. Yeah. Okay, so blue advances.
So we have storm.
So you must pay 1 wood for each one. So my guy says at least 2 equipment's immune to it. So this one's immune, and I'll pay 1 wood for that one. Then that gets reset.
Now I have room.
Yep. So now we go to last one. So black, blue, red.
I don't have any cows. But I need money. What do I need here? 1 medicine, 1 thing, and 1 equipment. 1 wood, 4 silver. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this as money. 2, 4, 6. All right. What you gonna do?
I don't think I'm going to get. I don't think I'm going to get any favors this round. I'm going to take the cattle. So my cattle thing in there says I get 2 coins for that. And the cattle action, I can either. I'm going to just get another cow.
Okay, so red advances. We're at the end of the week.
Yep. So we don't have any cards.
No.
Point per cow. So I get 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. And fulfill these. So 1 medicine, 3 silver, 1 piece of equipment will get you 3 favors.
So 1 medicine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. 1 medicine, 3 silver, and 1 piece of equipment.
Which one should I get rid of?
And get rid of that one.
I'll get rid of this one.
So I'm gonna get 3 favor, and I'm gonna trade in 5 favors for a 5.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Next one is trade in one wood and 4 silver.
That's not happening.
For 2 favors. No. Okay.
Right.
So we're going into the last week. We're going to the last town on our journey. So we're putting out the last of those cards and the last of the people. So the people, we have the Tinkerer, is the same thing that we've seen before, except for equipment. So you put a piece of random equipment. At the end of the week, there's exactly 2. You get that. Gold Peddler, you draw 1 gold from the bag for every 2 favors you have. Choose one of them and return the rest. That would be good right now. Dealmaker, you may replace any number of items with cattle when fulfilling the needs of a town. The Mayor's Daughter, when recruiting, you can take an adjacent townsfolk instead. So again, if I was taking this one, I could either recruit that person, or that person. The Woodworker, each time you gain a wood, you also gain 1 silver. That would have been early. That would have been good first round.
Mm-hmm.
And the Apprentice Woodsman is the same thing about rolling a die, and it's going to affect your wood.
Did we lose the... Where's the blues missing?
Oh, I think I threw it off over here. So Hans is asking, do we play most of the time 2-player games? No, actually, well, during lockdown, yes.
Yes.
Normally, no. Normally, we have a group that gets together. Used to be on a weekly basis, so we didn't play a lot of 2-player games. But for streaming, yes, we play 2 players because it's Friday night and one of our friends goes to bed at some insanely early time in the time.
They're both a little camera shy as well,
Yes.
so they don't want to be.
As for Keyflower, the only key game I have from Richard Brees is was the Keys to London, which I enjoyed, but I don't have I probably should get Keyflower because I have heard good things about it. Okay, so this is our last week. So at the end of the week, we want to trade an 8 silver for 2 favors, 5 silver for a favor, or 2 cattle for 3 favor. So I think I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to hire the woodworker. So either way, raid's going to happen.
And the raid is you losing money.
Yeah, you're going to be losing half of your money, rounded up.
Well, then don't get money now. That'd be dumb. So I'll get a cow. My first cow.
Yeah. So raid advances. You have raid. You have to lose half your money rounded up.
But you get money back, don't you?
No, I got rid of that.
Oh. All right. Boop.
Quit trying to take extra gold.
There's your equipment.
Good. I want equipment.
I don't really want equipment.
So speaking of 2-player games, since that's what we are playing on Friday nights, if anybody have any suggestions of games you want to see played on a Friday night, so we already have next week's game set up. Next week's game is actually a brand new game called, I'll show it to you here. So next week we're going to play this, Athenium. This just came out from Renegade Game Studios. So we were going to be playing that next week, but kind of always looking for a new game, different games to play on the stream. So if anybody has any suggestions of good 2-player games, or even Euro games that you want to see play 2-player.
If I take this, can I take a cow?
You can take a cow, yes. When you take the Joker, you take the action.
Okay.
You don't get the money, you don't get the person.
Okay. Cow. Move. What?
Corey Lou called you the secret bank robber. Well, don't worry, we will be playing Athenium next Friday. So next Friday, 9 o'clock, that's the game we will be playing. I'm going to take equipment.
That advances yellow.
And I'm going to take nope, I have lost that. So I'm going to take the cattle one. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
If I had Keyflower, we could play that.
Is it still in print?
I believe it is. His games are always kind of odd. The problem that I had with Keys to the City London was the bidding, and the bidding for 2 players didn't work well. I'm not sure whether that's in Keyflower or not. Maybe Hans can answer that. I always find bidding with 2 players doesn't work quite well. This is interesting. So I'm going to take the black die. And I'm going to take it as so I took the cattle. So these 2 things trigger off. So I get 2 coins for my equipment, and I get a medicine for my equipment. Now, do I take it as money or do I take it as cattle? It's going to depend on what Lella takes. Can you tell me what you plan to do?
I don't know myself.
Okay, I'm going to take a cattle.
Okay. I am going to take.
Okay, 2018 game called Vienna.
I'm going to take a cow.
2018?
So
I don't
took
know
this
that one.
gray. So blue advances.
Okay, good. Let's see. Some suggestions are Vienna. Like, I haven't heard of Vienna.
Vienna.
Yeah, from 2018. I have Venezia, but that's a much older game. I haven't heard of Vienna. Agricola, I have. Puerto Rico, we have. Coimbra, we have. Concordia, we have. So the only one I don't have from your list, Coralou, is Vienna. Maybe Coimbra. I like Coimbra. Maybe we'll play Coimbra after that. Thanks for the suggestion. Yes. Coimbra will be in 2 weeks' time.
What do we got here? We've got a bit of a mess. This isn't good.
Although I do like Concordia. Concordia is another good one.
All right.
I love the card playing Concordia.
Taking a cow.
Okay, I'm going to take the green. I'm going to take it as equipment. So I can take that.
Okay, and blue advances.
Yeah. So this is the last day of our journey.
This did not go well.
No, because whatever die is left over is going to move. So one of these is going to trigger, and then everything's going to move again. So all 3 of these are going to trigger no matter what we take.
This is not good.
So 2 wilds. So I'm going to take the green.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to take the green. And because it's wild, I'm going to use it as medicine. So I'm going to take a medicine.
Okay. I'm going to take the yellow and go golding. And I can take 2 because of my little pan here. I've actually got room for both of them. Okay, so they go there. And so blue advances.
So storm happens, so you have to pay 1 piece of wood per wagon. My wagoneer says if I have 2 pieces of equipment I can ignore, so I got two in there and there, so then nothing happens. That gets reset.
And then it's last, so that you said what goes first?
After the 4th and final week of the game, before visiting the town, the last disaster happens.
Damn.
So everything advances one more time. So we have famine, have to pay 1 silver per cattle.
I lose 3 cows.
So I will pay 3, so I lose 1.
That messed me up.
So that was cattle. And then disease, you have to pay 1 medicine per person. So I've only got 3.
Got 2.
Which means I have to lose a person. So I'm going to lose... I'm going to lose the packer. So that guy is gone. Okay, so now we visit the town.
No, do points first.
We do cards. No one has any cards. Cattle, I get 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. Lella's got 1 cattle left. So
I'm on the board.
So she gets a point. We do here 8 silver for 2 favor.
Nope.
5 silver for 1 favor.
Nope.
2 cattle for 3 favor. We'll get rid of 2 cattle for 3 favor. 1, 2, 3. And then, so that's the end of the game. So now we'll basically do end of game scoring. So the first thing we're going to do is turn over our gold nuggets. And we basically just count them up. So I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lella's got a whole lot.
I have 13.
Oof.
2, 4, 6.
So she's up at 14. So that was a very quick catch up. You gain 2 points per favor. So I have a total of 18 points for my favors.
18.
18. So, and you're still 1 point behind me because we have identical. Townsfolk are going to score points. So both of these guys give me 1 point per equipment. So I have 4 pieces of equipment. So I get 8 points for those 2 guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this guy says I get 1 VP for a small wagon and 2 VP for a large wagon. So that gives me another 3 points. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I get 1 VP per cattle. Woo! 1. And 1 VP per wood or medicine. 1. Boo! I lost everything at the end.
Then you lose 2 VP for each. No, we never took any damage, which was good.
No.
And that's it. So I got 44 and Lella had 34.
Boo.
Okay, so let's see. Another suggestion. So Lillian was saying she wouldn't mind seeing Concordia. So maybe we'll do Concordia in 3 weeks' time then. So we'll do the...
You're going to remember this?
And the library game, then Coimbra, then Concordia. I think that's the way we'll do it. Because that should take us till right before Christmas break. I think we won't live stream on Christmas Day. Vienna, let's see. Traders of the Air. I haven't heard that one either. I have to look at that. Now, Hans, you're saying the 2-player version of Agricola is great. Actually, are you talking all creatures great and small, the 2 versions, or just playing Agricola at 2 players? Because I find Agricola at 2 players works actually quite well as well. Corley wants me to spend more money because she's saying Keyflower's it's on sale for only $45 at 401 Games. 401 Games, the one up in Vaughan is about 5 minutes from my house, so I tend to go there a lot.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so thanks for all the suggestions. So I think we have the next 3 streams done, and this was Pioneer Days. It's
quick.
It's quick. I like the whole idea of the last die, moving up here. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. So thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed the game. I think we had a good conversation going today. So hopefully I'll see most of you back next Friday for the Athenium Mystic Library, and then Coimbra, and then Concordia. Well, Concordia is a big map. It's always a pain to get big maps when we're streaming. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
I know.